Hey, what's good, my people? We're back at the warehouse and we'll be doing chest. It's going to be a quick one. I'm working out with my wife, so we'll try to keep the intensity something that is easy for her to follow. Let's go. Looks like Jason and Alif, they are doing something different today.
Join us.
I wish.
Looking traitor.
Ooh, are we doing high rocks today?
Arif, not competing anymore.
Not competing anymore.
You have to be a full-time Harriers athlete.
I'd rather drive an MX-5.
We're gonna start with the incline chest press. This is going to be light and easy. We'll start with 20 and 20. Do a little bit of warm up. This shit nasty, dog. So guys, remember, whenever you guys are using the machines, make sure to wipe it. We'll begin with the warm up set, okay? Right, so we're adding more weights. So this is our first set. Let's go. Right now that's heavy. So I put out some weight. I guess it's a little bit too heavy for me. I mean, I could do some fine 8 reps, but then that's not what we're aiming for. We're trying to have a very good quality set. I'm decreasing the weight by 5 kilograms each. So in the previous set, we did 40 for each side, and now we're doing 35. Let's see if we can get a good and solid 10 onto our second set. That is still quite heavy actually, but we'll see. So we're taking a little bit more time to rest in between the set. I do feel that I'm quite low on energy. I'll just see if I can get the next set. Hopefully to do it even better than the previous one. We're gonna stick with the same weight, right? We're gonna stick with the same weight. We're gonna try to focus right onto on the next set. And the next one is going to be our last set before we move on to the next exercise. chest flies, a warm-up set. All right, that's a solid one. Our first set. Oh, all right, that's good. That's a little bit. That's a little bit light. So we're gonna add a little bit more weight, not too much, but just to make me feel like I'm dying when I'm going from like 7 to 10, right? So we did 40 kilo in the previous set, and I just added like another 10, and we'll see if it's going to make me feel like I said, it has to make me feel like I'm dying when I'm going from 7 to 10, right? And another 3. One. Okay. All right. So this will be our last set. And one thing that I love to keep in mind is that for each set, this is what Jason taught me. You know, you don't cheat in your set. So let's say, you know, if you're supposed to go for 10, you're gonna try as hard as you can to go for 10. Even when you fail at 8 or 9, but that's the whole purpose, that's the whole thing. It's about training up to failure. You want to push yourself to the limit where you unable to continue for another rep, but yet still you can feel that your muscle is actually trying. You are actually working that muscle even when you're only doing it half rep. And it works for me. You know, we have like a bunch of other training methods, but this is the one that works for me. So if you want to give it a try, of course, please. But if you do have like some other methods that, you know, could be interesting for me to look into, then just leave that in the comment section below, and we'll do another training video, you know, experimenting, see if it fits. All right, the last set. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next one is kind of like straightforward. Machine chest press. From my previous experience, I did use this one chest press machines from Nautilus, and it worked really well for me, for my kind of training style. And this machine right here, this is from Forward, and Forward is a brand from Korea. It's doing an amazing job for me. So if you guys want to check this machine out, you gotta come here at the warehouse in Kapong. All right, warm-up set, let's go. We're only warming up with 20 each. Let's go. Oh. Oh. So this will be our first set, and I added another plate of 20. Supposedly, it is a little bit heavy for me for a first set, but I just want to see if I can manage, because this whole training method that I'm currently on is I'm not gonna play around much with the reps, but definitely will add more and more weight by each week. So I guess I did like around 35 kg last week for the first set, so I'm going for 40 today. So all right, no, that's a bad one, that's too heavy, so we're not gonna do any ego lifting today. I'm just gonna drop the weight. We're gonna start our first set again, lighter weight. For the second set, we're not gonna add more weight. We're just gonna stick with the current weight. I'm getting the best quality of reps from this week, so I'm just gonna try to push a little bit more further, because in the previous set, I only managed to hit 9, not even 10. But I did fail at 9, so I guess it's kind of fair. I'm taking a little bit more time to break in between set. See if I can get more energy to hit 10. Oh. We're kind of like racing with time a little bit. I have to leave like in another like 10 minutes, so this will be our last set. Right, let's go. All right, peeps, so I have to go now. Actually, it's the second time we're training chest for the week, so I guess it's kind of fair. I did hit pretty hard the first time this week, so I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right?